I'm Christina Hill, and I am the Director of Arts Integration and STEAM Education at Appel Farm Arts and Music Campus. And I'm really excited to be here tonight, live right now, and to welcome you to the 2021 Scholastic Art Awards ceremony. I'm also excited to have Jocelyn Jeffries here with me. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, as she said, I'm Jocelyn Jeffries. I am the intern for Arts at NJ and the Governor's Awards, and I host a stream every Friday at 7 p.m. called NJGAE Presents. And I would love to see you guys there, see you through your words and your comments after this.
Great. Yeah, so we're going to be monitoring comments throughout and making note of them, and we can respond to them afterwards, any questions you may have. But I'll start by telling you a little bit more about Scholastic, the Scholastic Art and Writing Awards. So Appel Farm, for the past 3 years, have been a regional affiliate for Scholastic, and we are consistently amazed by the number of submissions and also the level of artistry and creativity that we get to experience as we adjudicate. We didn't know this year what to expect. With everything that's going on, we were a little unsure how many submissions we would receive, but we received more than 1,700 pieces of artwork from New Jersey students, and it was amazing. It was an amazing experience.
Absolutely. So, we don't want to take up too much time before we get into it, but that's so awesome. And this is the end for this year. There's going to be a national ranking coming out March 17th. So that's very exciting. But this year is over, but we will be able to submit next year. And we'll give you tons more information about that after the ceremony. And please, like Christina said, please put questions and comments below and in the comments section so we can put them on screen just like I did with that banner. And congratulations to everyone. This is so exciting. So with that, I'm going to put the awards on screen.
Woo-hoo.
everyone. I'm Dr. Lori Santos, Associate Professor of Art Education at Wichita State University.
Hi, artists. My name is Abby Burhanu. I am a high school teacher in St. Louis, Missouri.
Hola, artistas. My name is Paulise, and I'm an elementary art teacher in Silver Spring, and we are anti-racist art teachers. And our goal is to work towards removing biases, stereotypes, and false narratives in art education.
Wonderful. We would like to continue to encourage you to share your voice, to connect with others, and also to ask those big questions about the world, about your community, and use your art as a tool so that you can move towards creating great change in this world.
And artists, I have a quote for you today. If you're always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. And that's by Maya Angelou, who was born in St. Louis, Missouri. I love that quote because it reminds me as an artist that I have permission to be unique and different from everybody. And that means you already are. So we're very proud of you.
And I want to close off with another quote by Maya Angelou. So remember that you can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have.
Hi, my name is Dia Paul, and I'm a junior at Stewart Country Day School. In the summer of 2020, not only mine, but the entire nation's attention was brought to the racial discrimination against Black people in America, especially through the prison system and police, by the 13th Amendment. After countless deaths, including the deaths of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, I could not remain silent. Through my art, I hope to help support the fight for my fellow African Americans. Although the number of protests may have declined, the movement will never end until the systemic racism against Black people ends. Black Lives Matter.
Hi, my name is Meredith Shen. Aesthetic innocence depicts how society often influences the way people act, dress, and think as they are afraid of going against social constructs and fear of being discriminated against and being treated differently. My artwork is supposed to highlight how this is an issue, which is why the person I drew is a colored person, is wearing nail polish, and is expressing himself how he wants to, in which he's too young and innocent to realize that racism and gender stereotypes exist in society.
Hi, my name is Navya Sinha. Ever since I was a toddler, art has been by my side, whether it be the Crayola family portraits I drew in my notebook or my very first oil painting. Art has been a way for me to not only express myself, but to illustrate complex experiences that others might not understand. My inspiration, therefore, comes from such emotions. For example, my painting, Culture Overlap, pays tribute to the bittersweet feeling of being an immigrant. I was born in India and came to the
I
US.
usually use a lot of references when making art. A lot of the time, my art imitates life, as art usually does. Art education matters because not everyone is a typical science or mathematics interested person. Art education definitely opens one's eyes to the career paths that they could have or ways that they can create art differently. It definitely matters during these times because it shows a lot of people that there is more to art than just creating it. There is the expression, there is the opening your eyes to new thoughts and ideas that they may have never thought of before. When I make art, I feel calm. I don't think about anything else that is happening around me. I am very into my work. Art has definitely helped me through the pandemic, especially as an African American and during the Black Lives Matter movement. I definitely expressed myself through my art in that time. While making my own project for Scholastics, I did have trouble creating the collage because it included a lot of tiny pieces.
Hi, I'm Kate. I'm a senior attending Montgomery High School, and I'm so thankful to have been awarded a gold key for my portfolio called Escapism. I worked all throughout summer during quarantine, which had to have been one of my greatest influences while building this portfolio. All 6 pieces explore the concept of escaping reality and are told almost like a series of events. We are revealed the truth about corruption of reality in the world, and instinctively we want to run away from our problems. Whether it's by creating new fantasy or stopping time, inevitably escaping from reality is only temporary, and we cannot help but to trust and hope despite our hardships. As an aspiring artist, I always intend on creating artwork that is memorable for not only its visual aesthetics, but for the deeper meaning within. I hope viewers are able to approach my pieces with a sense of empathy. Thank you.
Each year, students in grades 7th through 12th enter their work into art categories, which include architecture and industrial design, ceramics and glass, comic art, design, digital art, drawing and illustration, editorial cartoons, fashion, film and animation, jewelry, mixed media, painting, photography, printmaking, and sculpture. For graduating seniors, they have an opportunity to submit their art portfolio for adjudication. And this year, Scholastic introduced a new category, Expanded Projects. This category includes interdisciplinary work that is primarily driven by concept or invites participation by a viewer or community. Meet young artist Isha Bandaru as she shares her Gold Key awarded Expanded Project with us.
Hi, I'm Isha Bandaru. I'm 17 years old and I'm currently a senior at Petty School in New Jersey. I primarily work with mixed media. I love installation pieces especially, but I also do love to sometimes do pencil drawings and also experiment with paint. A lot of the materials that I use are unconventional in the sense that they either don't really normally go together or they're just not normally used. For example, some of my pieces use rice or salt, chili peppers, and a lot of matte medium and tracing paper. So I really love challenging kind of what materials I can use and kind of how I can add meaning to the piece through my material choices. I'm also really open to trying different styles and different kind of ways of putting things together. So I really love kind of how I can experiment with art. A lot of my inspiration comes from my surroundings, my memory, my identity, not only as a woman, but also an Indian American, and kind of rituals that occur in my culture and how that ties to my identity. For example, one of the pieces that I actually was awarded for is called Into the Scar, and it deals with kind of the scar on my knee and how that's related to a memory of me playing cricket with my brother and friends, and how that's tied to this this cultural idea of dishti, or bad energy, and the rituals involved in washing that away and dealing with it, and how that's tied to not only my identity as an Indian American, but memories in general. Art making during Corona, I feel, has really strengthened my skills as an artist. I feel like it's challenged me to really look around at what I have and use those as materials instead of just always going to the store or kind of ordering things online every time. I think it really helped me kind of come up with an idea and really just challenge myself and push forward with it and keep asking myself and digging deeper. I feel like, although I may not have used the specific material or the specific either gone through the specific idea, it's helped me kind of change and be comfortable with changing the ideas for these artworks as they go along and come up with this really nice, unique final piece. I'm really grateful and honored to receive these awards for my artworks. This is my first time I've been awarded for my art, and I'm really happy that I've been given this opportunity and honor. I'd like to thank my parents and my art teacher for supporting me and giving me help, as well as Scholastic for giving me this opportunity and honor. Thank you so much for listening.
Hello, my name is Bob Morrison, and on behalf of all of us at ArtsEd New Jersey, we wish to congratulate all of the winners of the 2021 Scholastic Art Awards. Congratulations!
Congratulations! Woo!
Why are they accusing green? I don't know. Yes, why? How are they so stupid? Shut the F up, dead ghosts. What happened? I was in vent, I didn't do it. Not brown. Thanks. It's purple. White. I saw. B, I'm dead. We watched you kill red. No, I killed pink. How do you fix wiring in admin? Just fix it. Oh great, thanks. Sus. Did you see me vent or kill? No. So what's your evidence? Sus. White came from the same way the body was. I mean brown. It's not me. Who asked us FDHS down? Brown's dead. F. Just vote me. Where? Blue sus, he said where first. I don't trust yellow. Bro, you're yellow. Nav. Where? I said nav. Where? Red is the stupid one. Green means go, so it's your time to go. Where's the name of the room's help? Self-report. Where is self-report? I saw brown kill, so I hid an event until he went away. The imposter is pretty good. Thanks. Emergency meeting. Blue was kinda sus and was always following pink, so I killed blue. You're welcome, pink. LMAO. No need to thank me. My fish said it's green. Juicy has voted to remaining. Your fish is dumb. Capitalism killed me. Vote. What did I do? Tommy has voted for remaining. You're alive. I was in the room. Which room? V, there are many rooms. I don't know the one with the tasks. Oh. Ran can confirm I was in Med Bay. I'm dead. Wait, never mind, she's dead. Outside admin. I can't finish tasks like this. Oh, I'm really sorry, people are dying. Black. Pink's dead. What? Oh. It's purple, LMAO. Stupid, I was venting. Guys, I killed someone for the first time. Z is sus. Nah guys, I'm imposter. It's black, you mad refs? Guys, just vote Meekmon. Z was not the imposter. Red, wanna say something? About how you vented. I fell down. I was in vent.
Hi everyone, my name is Ragio and I'm a visual arts educator at Woodstown High School in Woodstown, New Jersey. I would like to personally congratulate all Scholastic Art Award winners. I've had the honor of not only being a part of the Scholastic Art and Writing Awards for the past 10 years and attended the 2016 Gold Medal Award ceremony at Carnegie Hall in New York City, but I've also worked at Appel Farm and have had the privilege of interviewing Albert Appel in 2009. Appel Farm has always held a special place in my heart. Back in 2009, I asked Albert Appel what the reason was for beginning his summer camp. He told me it was because he didn't like the way people treated kids. He felt that parents just gave children whatever they wanted and never listened to what they had to say. He, quote, wanted to change the world through kids. This is exactly what the Scholastic Art and Writing Awards have done for the past 98 years. Even if the award ceremonies aren't virtual this year, it doesn't diminish the importance of the work. Arts education in these times matter more than ever. As an artist and teacher, this disruption and interruption have caused us to take a new approach and reflect on how the arts can still be effective and relevant. Students have learned valuable skills through problem solving, using both traditional framework of learning and through the use of innovative technology, which has helped students navigate all of the complexities. This new avenue has provided us with the ability to reimagine what the arts have done and will do in the future, and hopefully open the door up to imagination. So, as the next generation of artists, use what skills you have acquired to make the world a better place for all of us through art. Congratulations on a well-deserved honor.
Hi, my name is Anjana Joki, and I'm from Somerset, New Jersey. I believe art is the way I'm able to convey and express the way I view the world. Surprisingly, my love for photography first appeared because of my passion for painting. Whether it be glaring through the clouded windows during autumn mornings in the back of the school bus, or hiking through the foreign grounds of Petra, Jordan on Christmas morning, I am constantly viewing the world as if it is a giant painting. My mind instantly questions, how would I paint this? What mediums and techniques would I use? Through my photography, I was instantly able to capture my visions as a reference photo. Eventually, my passions for capturing dramatic movement, like cats fighting or beach waves running away from the sunrise.
My name is Anushka Khandelwal, and I'm an artist. As mainly a photographer, I find inspiration by looking at the world around me. The world around us is so beautiful, and every small thing has meaning to it, and I like to capture that in my photos. When I'm creating art, I feel extremely happy. It is an incredible feeling when I'm able to create something new with my own hands and effort, and it is amazing to go through the process and especially view the outcome. My biggest challenge while creating art is when it's difficult for me to capture the beauty I see around me at that moment. It can get frustrating when there's a magnificent and gracious lake in front of me, but I can't capture its entire beauty and serve the view its justice. But I try my best, and that's what counts. Despite this, I still extremely enjoy creating art, and it helps me grow.
Hi, my name is Travis Schre, and I'm a 10th grader at Gil St. Bernard's School in New Jersey, and I'm very passionate about photography. Being a photographer allows me to capture a memory that I can have forever and share with the important people in my life. Photography helps to record the moments that I want to remember, and it gives me opportunities to express myself and share my perspective with others in a personal way. Photography can also help us see details and tell people more about what is in the photo. And additionally, it freezes moments of people, nature, and lives and brings lots of mind-touching emotion. It's also a fantastic storytelling medium, and you can often read the stories behind pictures, a sequence, a series of photos, or even an entire portfolio. Pictures are also the perfect souvenir since they document the world around us.
My name's Sophia Venezia, and I'm a junior at Hopewell Valley Central High School. I would say in any normal year, my life is completely taken over by sports, school, and relationships. So with this temporary pause in my busy life, I've really been allowed time to find my place in the art community and especially discover the artistic nature of the human experience. I've been analyzing my own personal experiences, the way I reacted to certain moments in my life, times when I've been drawn to the beauty of normality, and I've come to appreciate the little aspects of daily life that seem to go unnoticed. So quarantine inspired me to pull from these memories or interactions and create art that is especially meaningful to me and my own experiences.
Hi everyone, I'm Corey Solomon, the Executive Director at Appel Farm. I would love to take a minute to say thank you to all of the children who participated in Scholastic, but also to all the teachers and to all of the parents that were behind them. This was not an easy year, obviously, and despite all odds, you submitted your work. You made it happen, and ultimately you shared your beautiful talent with us, which is nothing short of inspirational. I have so much loved, and it has brought such joy just seeing all of your work and knowing that this brilliant light lives inside each of you. And it's our parents and our teachers who are fanning those flames And so from the bottom of my heart and all of the staff and board of Appel Farm, thank you for being a part of this magical, magical experience.
Hi, my name is Karen Lee, and I am a senior at Piscataway High School. I find inspiration through my life and experiences, from things that I watch, read, listen to, and even the tiniest things from my daily life. Art is a way for me to express myself and my ideas. When I'm making art, I feel relaxed and excited for the outcome. Through my designs, I express my ideas for a possible cafe. And while making these designs, I felt like I was creating a whole new world.
Hi, my name is Riley Gantz, and I'm a senior at Woodstown High School. I'm drawn to the beauty of wildlife. Through art, I strive to replicate God's creations into a state where its beauty can be admired forever. I love depicting patterns and wonderful colors found throughout nature. Art allows me to fall into that state of flow where I zone out and all my focus is directed towards perfecting my projects. Through the pandemic, I've heavily relied on art in times of boredom, stress, and frustration. I believe art is crucial towards growing your imagination and creativity and expressing yourself, especially when it's difficult to put those emotions into words.
Hi, my name is Alge. I'm a teaching artist with Appel Farm Arts and Music Center in New Jersey and with Goggleworks Center for the Arts in Reading, Pennsylvania. I was also one of the judges for this year's Scholastic Art Awards. And I just wanted to send my congratulations to the winners of the Scholastic Art Awards this year. We saw so much fantastic work. I think that we were, as judges, even more impressed because we understand that students are working under unusual circumstances this year, sometimes working from home, not necessarily able to access their school studios as normal with partial days or hybrid or out of school models. And we just thought so much of the work was really great. So congratulations to all of you and good luck in the future.
Hi, my name is Aubrey Schoenfeld, and I am a senior at Ridge High School. I'm a person who finds a lot of beauty in everyday life. My work reflects this as I often focus on very familiar subjects. Typically, my art is straightforward depictions of what I find beautiful in my life. When I was young, I had a particularly difficult time connecting with the world around me. As someone sensitive to sounds and textures, many typical things were harder for me to deal with than my peers. Because of this, I started making art to help me connect more with my environment. In my work, I primarily focus on creating pieces that reflect my surroundings. Oftentimes, I'm inspired to create art that reflects what I see in the most accurate possible way, but many times I like to connect more with my subjects and create looser representations of what I see. Personally, I spend a lot of time in the drafting
Hello,
process.
my name is Sanika Goodbole, and I'm a sophomore at J.P. Stevens High School. My parents read between the lines of the scribbles I drew all over the walls as a small child. And as I grew older, it became more and more clear to me that, yes, I was an artist. As I strived to improve my art skills, eventually, every moment, object, or scene my eyes landed on had already got my mind stirring for how I could create something as a memorial to it. I generally like to encapsulate a moment in time through my artwork, as I believe these fleeting moments in life are what makes it so special, as you can see in my art piece titled A Long Day. There are times when life gets stressful, as a result of school life, academics, and even events occurring all around the world, and art, to me, acts as a savior, making sure I don't lose my sanity in this strange world. This pandemic especially was tough for everyone, and while I know many others were getting frustrated and tired and depressed, I didn't, because I know, no matter what, I'll always have my art with me.
Hey guys, my name is Moonding, and I am excited to share what art means to me to all of you. I started learning art in kindergarten and had a proper art education out of school since elementary school. Like many others, I learned the traditional art first: compositions, colors, lines, and shapes. But that type of art just didn't feel right to me. What's my art? That was a question
Hello,
I
my
used to
name
ask
is Carrie Shea. I'm in ninth grade, and I created the film September 2020, and I'm here to explain to you how I made the film. My inspiration was basically wanting to do something different than just digital animation, so I did a stop motion animation film. I started this out by sketching things on just a piece of paper, and then I went on to create a storyboard in my sketchbook that would then become the film. So this was actually the original concept, the storyboard, and then I made new cleaner drawings. See, like here it would go from frame to frame, what happens next. So then I went on to create the actual photos for the film, and these are in my gallery because I then put them together in iMovie. As you can see, the drawings from the sketchbook match up with the final piece. And also the selfie part also matches up. And here is the actual film in iMovie, the editing software that I use. And see this photo here, some of the drawings from the storyboard were actually scrapped, like the scene of her getting off of the bus. I just replaced it with a photo of the bus in the background. The part where she's on her skateboard, I created it by going outside and filming the street while running, and then I put the animation of her on the skateboard on top of it on a green screen. And this scene here was fully animated, just like a lot of the other scenes. And what I would do is I would move the paper just a little bit each time and take a photo, which is, stop motion animation, moving things a little bit at a time and taking photos. And another thing I had to do was actually cut out each part of the puppet for the animation. So her hand, her forearm, her body, and her head were each pieces that I had to separately move to create the animation. This film actually means a lot to me because it's how I feel during this pandemic, and I just wanted to turn it into a kind of vent art. So this photo also means a lot to me because it shows a lot how I feel. The empty bus with the "Don't sit here" signs, and it made me sad because it reminded me of when the bus was filled and all my friends were there and people were just like making jokes, and the bus was fun and I miss it, and I just miss school filled in general, and that's like how I feel. And then I put it into the film. I put into the film exactly how I feel. The last thing I'm going to say is what art means to me in general. Art is a way that I can express myself or how I feel, whether it be drawing a character I've had in mind or just doing what I did with this short film. And yeah, that's what I did. I expressed myself. And lastly, I would like to thank the Scholastic Art and Writing Awards for giving me a gold key. Thank you.
Mask is a comic about how I'm not really confident about myself, especially my physical appearance. A lot of people are probably insecure, and maybe other people have thought the same things as me, but I wouldn't know because I never talked about this with anyone. How do you tell someone that you like wearing a mask because you're insecure? It's difficult and awkward to bring up in a conversation. But I hope that for the people who can relate, they'll know that they're not alone. I know that issues like these might seem insignificant in the face of a much larger problem, but I guess that just goes to show how the pandemic has affected us in more ways than we could have ever imagined.
Hi everyone, and to all of the Gold Key, Silver Key, and Honorable Mention Award winners in the 2021 Scholastic Art and Writing Awards, congratulations. My name is Chris Wisniewski, and I'm the Executive Director of the Alliance for Young Artists and Writers, which is the nonprofit organization that presents the Scholastic Art and Writing Awards. Today's winners are joining an extraordinary and diverse group of past award recipients, people like Andy Warhol, Kay Walkingstick, Stephen King, and Shabalala Self. Today, you become a part of a nearly century-long tradition. But you're doing so in a year unlike any other. Despite the unprecedented challenges that 2020 has brought, each and every one of you has looked within yourselves and found the courage to express yourself through your art and writing. And that's what you're being recognized for today. That's no small feat. And so once again, I say congratulations. I also want to thank all of the educators, administrators, parents, grandparents, family members who have encouraged you along the way. The Scholastic Art and Writing Awards are a vast national undertaking, and they're only possible because of the exceptional effort of our affiliate partners all over the country who run regional programs, our dedicated staff in New York City, the leadership of our board of directors, and the many supporters who make our work possible. To all of you, I express my sincerest gratitude. Today is a day to celebrate this year's winners, but the tradition of the Scholastic Awards continues. So to all of you who are in 7th to 11th grade, who will still be eligible for the awards next year, I encourage you to apply to the 2022 Scholastic Art and Writing Awards next fall. Thanks so much, and one last time, congratulations.
I really can't get enough of this artwork. I've seen it so many times, especially in this week, and it doesn't get old. And I should have said at the start, but what we were sharing here tonight were our gold key winners and a few silver key and a few of our honorable mentions as well.
Absolutely. I wow, I was blown away. So I have a bunch of questions, and there's a couple questions from the chat, but one of them I'd really like is, what did it feel like to get these submissions and see them and really like bask in these artists' just absolute talent?
So the way that it works with Scholastic is we really don't actually see them until adjudication. We go through them to make sure everything is right and uploaded properly, but it's really during adjudication that we get to see the work. And really with each adjudication, we were more and more blown away and just inspired. And then it came sort of to this other point where we were sourcing audio and video, and it became more personal. We got to, because it's a blind adjudication, so we don't know anything about the artists in the process. And so it was really neat to then see who was behind the artwork. That was super cool.
Absolutely. Wow, that's really, really cool. So with that in mind, I wish I had submitted. This is so awesome. So what is some advice that you give to telling people to submit and getting people to next year's submissions?
Yeah, so the contest opens in September, and the submission period is from September to early December for our region. And I recommend start now, right? Start saving art now, because September comes really quickly, and you haven't made a lot of art by the time the contest opens in a new school year, right? And so I always suggest that students look back on their art from the previous year and see what they would want to submit, so that they're not rushing to complete something just for submitting. And you can set up an account right now with Scholastic on their website, which is artandwriting.org. And that will help you stay on top of notifications and find out when our region does open the contest, and any details on how to submit.
So with that, I heard you say our region. So I saw that it had South Jersey. Are there other regions?
Yeah, so it varies from state to state, but in New Jersey, I believe art is split into 2 regions, and we sort of take this central Jersey into South Jersey chunk of it, and first year adjudicated regionally, and then the gold key recipients go on to the national awards or the national adjudication, and that's happening right now, or has just kind of happened. And as you said at the start, on March 17th, Scholastic will be announcing the national awards. And the awards are the same at that level, on the national level, just like on the regional level. You can win an honorable mention, a silver key, or a gold key.
That's really cool. So we have a couple questions from the chat, and if you guys have any questions who are still watching, please put them down now, because this is when we're answering them. But I will put the first one up now.
Yeah, that's a great question. So how will the pins and certificates work? This year it is different. Typically at the award ceremony, you would be able to collect your certificates and your pins. Scholastic started to kind of go paperless last year, and then this year it's all paperless. And so you can print your award certificates directly from your own Scholastic portal. And so I recommend doing that sooner than later, because when the contest resets in September, they will disappear. So you want to make sure that you download those. And if you struggle with that, you can always reach out to us and we can help. And the pins will be mailed.
Yeah. So for my own edification, are the pins little keys?
They're like, oh, I have one here. I should go grab them. They're like little, yeah, they're like a little silver and a little gold key.
So cute. Oh, I love that. I'm a fan of pins myself. So with that, if no one has any more questions, would you like to give some more information before we close out and do some referencing to some things which are coming up or about to be released?
Ooh, well, I don't know that I'm trying to think if there's anything I have to announce. I don't know that I do. Well, in April, we'll be sharing out some of we recently hosted the Poetry Out Loud competition in New Jersey. And in our region, we're region 2 for Poetry Out Loud. And so we will be sharing out the recitations in like little chunks throughout April with some fun poetry activities since it's National Poetry Month. And then we're just going to have camp, which we're super excited about. We have arts camp this summer and we cannot wait. And I'm happy to share information about either of those things. And that's what we're working on right now. But it's all of these 3 things, right? Scholastic and summer camp it's fine and performing arts and Poetry Out Loud. The best part is just getting to see students and kids expressing their creativity and sharing their art. It's so inspiring and it keeps us going. I think that it's easy to get into a slump right now, especially, and it's hard to find that creativity within us. And I feel like these kids just brought it tonight. I mean, seeing this, it's just I'm blown away, and I'm so excited for other people to get to see it. I feel like I've had this like little tiny secret, for the past couple of months of all this amazing work. And that's a big thing. I can't believe I almost failed to say it. There is a virtual gallery, and we'll share the link to that in the comments. And we'll also be emailing it out to everybody who is, so all our gold key winners are being exhibited virtually. And then that is really it. So I do want to thank, again, the artists who submitted work and who submitted videos and really shared their process with us tonight that made this extra special. And the educators and caregivers and everyone who's supporting their creativity. Their work just brought so much inspiration. I saw another question, which is, will this be available after? Yeah. Oh, you're so quick.
It definitely will be. It'll be available at this same link. That's what's really cool about the streaming platform that we use. So you can come back to Facebook. You can come back to either of our Facebooks, whichever one you're on, or the YouTube, and you'll be able to find it. No problem. So. Thank you so much to the artists. Thank you so much to everyone. I'll just repeat what Christina said. And it was just such a blessing to be here tonight and be a part of this excellent just bubble of creativity. And I really hope everyone stays safe and keeps on pushing, because we are still here. We're still here. We still get up every morning. We still get to see the beautiful sun. We still get to talk to the people who we love. We still get to do these things that we love so much, and that's so valuable. And I loved hearing that so many artists were like the little things in life, because that's really what it is. So with that, I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. They take their time to notice the little things in life, stop and smell the roses, and stay safe and get some rest, because we all deserve it. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Congratulations.